Petroleum, the lifeblood of the world's mobile economy. From fields near and far flows billions of gallons of black gold, to be transformed into the driving force to move people and products in every part of the globe. The massive and continuous escalating demand for liquid energy is reflected here, as billions of dollars are paid out daily to fill the thirsty tanks of vehicles of every kind. And this massive expenditure, putting pressure on family and corporate budgets, has another negative side. In today's economy, gasoline has become an irresistible target for thieves. Look at it this way. A tank of fuel costs many hard-earned dollars for an honest buyer, but only this for a thief. And while the petroleum industry spends billions to develop new fields to keep gasoline flowing to consumers, a thief only has to look here for his supply. Cars and trucks, millions upon millions of them, filled with gasoline, just waiting for a thief to try and steal. In frustration, many drivers have installed locking gas caps, but keys can be lost or misplaced, an annoying inconvenience. And thieves often damage vehicles trying to rip off the caps. But why even take a chance of being arrested when there are millions of cars and trucks with totally unprotected tanks? The only thing a thief needs to know is how to siphon, and it's so simple it's frightening. A cheap hose of any kind is inserted into the gas tank. When the hose touches the fuel and the thief applies a sucking pressure, the siphon starts working. It's so easy a child can do it, and unfortunately, gangs of children are often the thieves. The crime is easy and quick. In a matter of minutes, a thief will suck many gallons of costly fuel out of a tank and into a cheap receptacle. In the time it takes to watch this video, this crime is happening hundreds, perhaps thousands of times. In every town and city, unprotected cars and trucks are so very accessible. Parked in crowded rows in large parking lots, unattended in dimly lit covered garages, and parked for hours on quiet streets. Night and day, this massive fuel source is a tempting target for siphoning thieves. Is there a way to stop this crime from happening to your car or truck? Absolutely. Meet the Gas Bandit Blocker. This unique invention stops thieves in their tracks. With a Gas Bandit Blocker in your car or truck's gas tank opening, thieves can't siphon. It's that simple. No siphoning, no theft. Your fuel is safe. That's foolproof protection. This ingenious anti-theft device is made right here in the USA by Stanco Metal Products of Grand Haven, Michigan. But wait a minute, aren't there some new and more efficient siphoning devices on the market? Couldn't thieves use these to penetrate the protection of the Gas Bandit Blocker? Yes, there are many siphoning systems developed for legitimate siphoning needs. But none of them can break through the built-in protective barrier of Stanco's Gas Bandit Blocker. Let's run some tests. We'll start with the popular shaker siphon, promoted as an easy-to-use siphon for legitimate uses. But first, we'll install a Gas Bandit Blocker in this car's tank. It's a quick do-it-yourself operation. The spring-like Gas Bandit Blocker is inserted into the gas tank's opening. Next, use a long-handled screwdriver to turn the Gas Bandit Blocker until it clicks into place. That's all there is to it. Now we'll see if the popular siphon shaker will suck the fuel out of the tank and into this receptacle. The directions tell us to use a shaking motion to start the siphoning action. Nothing happens. Why? Because of the Gas Bandit Blocker's spring-wound design, the nozzle of the siphon shaker can't touch the fuel level. That's the secret of protection frustrating any thief trying this device. But the nozzle of any gas station pump, not depending on a siphoning force, allows the fuel to flow smoothly into the tank. Now let's test this well-known siphon pump with a very small end that might penetrate the protection of the Gas Bandit Blocker. Inserting this end into the tank looks good, but pump as you may, no fuel comes out. Why? Once again, the tightly coiled end of the gas bandit blocker is a barrier to any device seeking contact with the tank's fuel level. Another commonly used siphon method is this multi-use pump. Again, failure, because a gas bandit blocker was installed in this car's tank. Thieves are in a hurry, and when they can't get fuel to flow quickly, they'll move away from this car or truck and seek other unprotected vehicles. Criminals are always looking for new victims, always cruising the streets of our towns and cities looking for easy targets. Stealing gasoline is far too easy, and each year millions of gallons of costly fuel disappears into a criminal underground market. Don't be a victim. Make sure the gas bandit blocker is protecting your vehicles from gasoline thieves.